Let's Uncommon Fossil and have some news that I want to share today. It's news that right now is just affecting Japan, but I do believe down the road it will impact us, and I'll talk about that for a minute too. But Scoop Up Net is banned in Japan. Now, that's only for expanded tournaments. Now, in the outside of Japan, there have not been official Pokemon events that have included expanded format since COVID. They haven't brought back expanded outside of Japan since COVID. I don't know if they will or not in official formats. So how they're going to handle the ban for the rest of the world, including where I am in the U.S., don't know. But it's banned in Japan, and for I think a very good reason. It lets you pick up with an item or scoop up any Pokemon as long as it's not a V or a GX, is what the text says. But of course, earlier cards like the uppercase EX, it could scoop up, but they banned Shaman EX, the one EX Pokemon that was causing particular trouble. But since this time now, we now have the lowercase EX Pokemon, and Scoop Up Net does work on that. So because of that interaction, it's been banned. Now, I will say myself what I think the better solution is, and maybe that's what they'll do eventually, is to errata Scoop Up Net to make it so that it can't scoop up any rule box Pokemon. We know that there's a number of cards, like Pass to the Peak's a good example, that says it shuts off all rule box Pokemon's abilities. And errataing this to that same effect that no rule box Pokemon can be picked up by it, I think makes it fair and playable. It certainly is too powerful to have an item that can scoop up your Pokemon EX. Now, but that is the case for now. It's banned in Japan. What's it going to mean for us? Obviously, for IRL events, official tournaments, until Pokemon decides to bring back expanded events, it won't impact us at all. I don't know if they're going to bring back expanded or not. Obviously, there are unofficial events that get run, and they generally want to follow the rules of the game. If you are running expanded tournament now, you'd have to make a choice whether to ban Scoop Up Net or not. And then will it come to live? That's the other question, right? Because live, yes, expanded is in a beta. It's not in a great shape, but it's there, right? We can play it, and obviously, Scoop Up Net and EX is something we can do in live. Will Pokemon ban it in with the rest of the world and then remove it from live? I'm guessing they will. At least I hope so. I hope that they're not going to just kind of give up on expanded. If they don't ever address it in live, then that'll be an issue that Pokemon has given up on expanded outside of Japan. So for now, in Japan only, Scoop Up Net's banned in expanded tournaments. I expect that to expand to the world. I'd like to see it become an errata to the card where it's rule box Pokemon only. But that's where we're out today. It's just an interesting development, and I haven't given much attention to expanded lately. Partly it's more resource intensive, but I do enjoy doing it some, so I do need to dive back in and give some attention to that. So there's your news for the day. Play some Pokemon, have some fun. Take care.